Uh, it's a Sunday evening and I'm out for a walk with my dog, and this is going to be kind of a walk and talk video. I'm sorry if the camera is a little shaky. It's my first time. So I want to speak about something very specific. Right now, I preach kind of, and as I walk, I can feel that my weight has increased. I can see the double chin on the camera right now. I can see the big stomach. I can see the weight that I put on my stomach, on my tummy, on my abdomen. And overall, I don't feel nice. Now, here's the thing. I actually have been eating less. Given it's summer, the body doesn't need as much food. I have been running and walking more regularly than I used to do. But I still have put on weight. And that's not exactly made sense to me. And I discovered yesterday that we all think it's fat. That's the culprit, the fat that is putting on weight. It is fat that is making us fat, but that is not true. And the reason it is not true is because fat actually is something that we have been processing within our bodies for years. For years and years we have been processing fat. Before we had the modern lifestyle, our ancestors, Homo sapiens before us, they used to hunt. They used to eat meat raw before fire was invented, and they used to digest that food. Of course, a lot of them did die at a very young age. The average lifespan of humans back then was around 30 years. But the fact is, over the millennia, our body has developed the capability to process fat. But what it has not, and what has been a very frequent occurrence, is sugar. Sugar is something new to the body, and something that the body still hasn't learned to process, because it's been here for just 50 years as compared to several millennia for fat. That being said, so how bad is sugar? A couple of things. Number one, sugar is addictive. So the first thing is that sugar is actually quite addictive, and this has been proven in tests again and again. It's kind of having a drug. Secondly, so when you have sugar, you feel like having more. Secondly, according to the American Heart Association, a man should not have more than 90 spoons of sugar a day, and a woman should not have more than 6. But how do you know how much sugar you're having? So I actually tried to find out yesterday. I went through all the food stuff that I've been eating, and I discovered the amount of sugar that I've been having, and it is insanely high at the moment. So I have this rose milk at night, and each teaspoon of the rose milk is, believe it or not, a complete teaspoon of sugar. In every 100 ml of the rose syrup, there is 108 grams of just sugar. It's that high. Tang. Each glass of Tang that you drink, you are actually taking 4 teaspoons. 5.5, actually, correctly, it's 5.5 teaspoons of sugar each. And that's really high. Given that you have 2 glasses of Tang, you would have gone over your existing daily allowance of sugar. And this is something most people don't know about. I didn't know about this. I am health conscious, and I think it's done deliberately to not allow the consumer to know what they're having, get them addicted, and let them not know what's happening. So I'm running an experiment right now where I'm going to reduce the intake of sugar. I'm going to check the results. So every day I'm going to be updating you on what has happened. So for today, I haven't had a single teaspoon of sugar. Now, to be on the safe side, I'm going to allow myself, the daily limit is 9, and I'm going to allow myself to have up to 8. There might be days I might break them, but I'm going to try to stick to 8 teaspoons of sugar as regularly as possible. And in a couple of weeks, I'll update you of the result. I currently weigh over 82 kilos, and I have a feeling a good amount of that is because of sugar. So let's see what difference it makes.